Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to ProTraderPath. I'm back with another video, and at the very beginning of the video, this is the P&L out of all trades that I have taken today. So today I have taken 3 trades altogether, but here I choose to go with the silver bullet only, and I have shared my this month's P&L. Now I can assure you that I didn't take 20 trades or I didn't lose any trade. It's the partials that I have taken, or when market came and stopped me out at a break-even area or something like that. That's the loss that you saw during the moment, and every position that I'm adding into, that is acting as another entry, and every partial I'm taking, that is acting as the entry as well. So these are the things that's causing all those confusions, but it is what it is. Even if you think I have taken 20 trades in these 5 days or 6 days of this month, still the result is in front of you. It's saying it all. The average losing, the average winning, whatever it is, you can see at that as well. And yeah, I mean, this silver bullet, I am going to give you a small hint regarding my previous video as well. As I said, if possible, save the video. And yeah, I mean, the hint is, as you can see, I have marked a bag over there, but my entry that I have placed was not at the bag. Okay, now I will try to add another lot at the bag or breakaway gap, but market didn't actually reach until the breakaway gap. Even the entry candle that I have my position already on, it didn't even reach until that far. The reason behind that is that area is actually a balanced price range, or BPR, and the hint that I was willing to give you regarding yesterday's video and today's video is it is identical. It is completely identical based on the 1 minute's price action. When on yesterday's price I had a lot of calculations to do, and on today's price or today's entry I had very less calculation to do. So the first calculation that I'm here to talk about is when market took the recent buy side liquidity with that huge green candle, or the impulsive move, where I'm just marking the IFVG right now, the fair value that I'm marking as, and like when market took the buy side liquidity from left, that can cause a market structure shift with displacement, things like that. It took the liquidity, it failed to create another fair value at the level. Instead, it came below, closed below the only fair value that move created. That's the first hint that I'm giving you. Use this information with my yesterday's video and yesterday's entry point as well. So market gave me the entry inside of that fair value. Now my stop loss that you are seeing, I was happy to put it even lower, like you see the candle above that bag, there is a small little volume imbalance. Go to that specific time window, it's somewhat around 3:30 or something. If you go to that area, you will see there is a small little gap with that small black candle. So I had to give 1 tick or 2 tick worth of stop loss room over there. So my stop loss was just a tick above, a tick or 2 above that area. Now yesterday I had to do the calculation because it was running at all-time high. Today it's running inside of an area where I have some reference point. Now on the left screen, where I have the 15 minutes time frame, I didn't mark the fair value because I can see it with my eyes, and there is already too many marks from the previous day or from higher time frame points of interest. But at the 25% level on the Fibonacci that you can see, I have marked a bag over there. Keep this bag in mind, or breakaway gap in mind, that has some portion open. And at the 0 level that you can see on the 15 minutes or even in 1 hour, go to that 0 level, which is $18,261.50. At that level there is a fair value gap that should not be filled, and that should act as a breakaway gap, that should act as a measuring gap. And market is actually keeping that portion already unfilled and going lower, and giving me the other Fibonacci 25% level market should create a bag or breakaway gap over there. It has done that perfectly, and in between 0.25 level and 0 level on the Fibonacci, it should create a fair value that can be fully traded or fully filled. And the place where I have taken my entry from, it has actually that fair value that I didn't mark. On the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that fair value. So market has traded into that. It has taken the recent swing high liquidity. It has failed to displace above that area. So that's the reason I have taken the sell side from here. Now the thing is, I'm giving you a lot of things over here that will go over your head if you are not familiar with what I'm trying to say over here. That lesson is coming very soon. Just give me some time, guys. I'm too busy to actually sit in front of the chart and make it happen for you guys. So yeah, I will give you that level in a very short time. Hopefully, like from this week, I will try to start making the video from the first lesson until it's done. By the meantime, let me collect some more data for you guys so that it can the examples can be very good to understand in a short moment. Now the entry from yesterday's video and today's video, you will find two things in common. Actually three, but let me talk about the two. Like I have already talked about the liquidity graph failed to displacement, so keeping that aside, when the only fair value was broken, I took the entry from the lower portion of that fair value, right? Yesterday's video, you'll see the exact same. The other thing is the bag that I have marked on this chart on the 1 minute time frame where I entered, that bag has literally not been traded. Market didn't trade that because that is actually a BPR, or that is called a balanced price range. So market can trade that, but if it does not, it doesn't need to trade that. Okay, balanced price range is something that can be traded, cannot be traded. So that's why I took a lot. Usually what I first did was I placed two lots of entry over there on my trade of it, but it only like since it was on the exact same price point, I don't know like what happened exactly, but it only gave me one lot entry. I didn't realize it at the first moment. By the time I realized it, market was already coming lower, so I didn't add to my winning position anymore. However, I wanted to take the third lot from that bag if market is willing to revisit that area. If you zoom into that area on your chart, if you go to that specific area, you will see market didn't tap that bag. Go to the yesterday's video. At the same moment, or at the all-time high from where I took the sell short, it did the exact same thing. Now here, since I didn't had more positions, I closed my position where it was the most obvious. So after closing the position, I actually gave you guys some of the like some of the comparison with the yesterday's one. However, I took another entry later on. If the video is not too long, I will try to upload that entry as well, but I will most probably not do any voiceover or anything. But it's the exact same thing that repeated yesterday and today as well. So the silver bullet entry happened like that way. Now if I add the second entry, you will see me closing the position little early, and by the time I'm uploading this video or finishing this video, I'm expecting price to reach at least to somewhat between $18,004.25 to $17,912.75. This is the area where my projection or my level is actually telling me that market can go 2 standard and 3 standard deviation. Okay, like that's the 3 standard deviation, the max I'm expecting market can go today. I'm not quite sure like until now where market has actually visited or went. However, the 3 standard deviation level is 17,912.75. I'm expecting at least market to go until that far. If market doesn't reach that far, then the minimum I'm expecting is $18,004. So by the time you're watching this video, if possible, check your chart if market has reached around that area or not. And 17,912 is the 3 standard deviation, negative 3 standard deviation from that measuring gap. If market is rejecting or reacting around that area, if I can find some good buy long setups, that is where I would consider looking for buy long setups, and that is the area I'm expecting market might create the low of the day. Okay, so I don't really know if that happened or not, but if it happened, then yes, you will get the thing with my upcoming lessons, the things that I'm willing to teach you guys, or the lessons that I was talking about, that something big is coming. That is where I will give you, like, this is the calculations, or these are the things that you will also be able to do if I can upload, or I can start teaching you guys that, and if you can start implementing that as well. So it was actually a market maker sell model that market is working on, and based on that my sell side bias was more strong than the buy side. However, I took one entry again on the sell side and another entry again on the buy side as well. All of them were profitable. That's why you saw me making $2,440 or $50, around $2,500 if I include the commissions as well. So yeah, like the day I finished during the London session was a $7,500 profit altogether in my all three accounts, like 2,500 each. So I hope the video or the information was like helpful or insightful. If that's so, consider sharing the information, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. This is maybe the first time I'm asking for this thing, because I want more people to get this information and learn about this thing. So until next time, take a very good care of yourself, your health, and your loved one. Bye bye, and enjoy the rest of the video. And remember, every loser is a winner. He just tried one last time.